This is our last fight that's free on the prelims on YouTube. So if you do want to continue watching our fights, make sure you head to the Kingdom Instagram and download the pay-per-view. We've got an action-packed card all night long, so loads of fights. And of course, you know, buying the pay-per-view, this is what helps the fighters. You know, it's giving back to the community, and it's what will help these shows. You know, it helps them grow and helps the fighters, you know, have the opportunity to fight on these big shows.
That's a cool thing now, like with the streaming that fight shows do. I remember when that weren't really a thing. People can still watch their cousins, their uncles, their aunties, their friends, you know, who do fight from the comfort of their own home.
Yeah.
On the pay-per-view, and that's another way of supporting. If you can't make it in person, you can still watch the fight. So that's sick. Another way to level up amateur MMA in this country.
Charlie Beesley, fighting out of Urban Kings, is 1-0. He loves the Thai style way of striking, and you know, he made his debut on our Friday fight night where he stopped Ben McCourt in the first round. So he'll be looking to emulate his debut performance tonight.
Yeah, I remember that show. I remember that fight. It was a sick fight. Yeah.
That was at the Win Factory, right?
Yeah, back in the OG place.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the blue corner, Sambor.
I always love seeing the big boys fight at amateur because it's not really a common thing.
Yeah, like the bigger lads tend to have shorter amateur careers, but I've known guys like middleweights have like 30 amateur fights before they've been pro. Yeah.
Wow.
Not many. I've only known like one or two. Usually, because the big boys carry the power, they can get a couple of knockout wins and then move up to pro and get paid.
Here he is, Sambor Gaj.
Again,
fighting out a team underdog.
Rocking those Kingdom gloves. I do like the look of these gloves.
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah, good dome style to them. Nice protected thumb.
They're comfortable. I've trained in them before.
Are they? Yeah. I might have to see about getting a pair. If I didn't commentate on this show, I'd love to put my guys fighting on this show.
Oh, I think you could put your guys on this show.
Nah, I'm so selfish. I'd rather commentate on it. I love the front row seat is priceless, Paul.
Of course.
The front row seat is priceless. As much as that's a front row seat, I'd rather have this one.
This is the comfort. This is the best seat of the house because obviously it's the job, but this is a privilege to get to commentate so close.
Absolutely. I was saying, like when we're so close, you can feel the cage rumble. You can almost. It sounds a bit gross, but you get covered in the sweat, and you can hear it so close to you.
It's not quite happened to me yet, but I don't know whether it's a bit of a weird thing to admit, but I would love to have a moment where I got a bit of blood on me. That's like when you know you're close.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Have you had blood on?
It makes it feel a bit more real.
Yeah. It's a bit of a weird thing to say you want to be bled on, but it's kind of like a check mark of being a commentator.
I think you've got to be a commentator to understand that, yeah. Game face there by Sambor Gaj. Game face.
Live on Empire Combat Pass and powered by Pound for Pound and Flux Kingdom Combat Championship. Proudly presents 3 3-minute rounds of 83-kilogram amateur MMA action. Where the contest begins, our referee in charge, Jamie Alderson. Introducing our first fighter, fighting out to the red corner, and representing Urban Kings, Charlie Beesley. And please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner and representing Team Underdog, Sambor Gaj.
Gotta say, Charlie Beasley's got some pretty cool tattoos. I'm trying to work out what the third one is. I'm pretty sure there's a Bart Simpson, looks like he does Thai boxing. And then there's, I'm trying to work out what the third one is. I think it's like a side duck and then something else. I'll have to wait till he gets a bit closer.
Oh!
No.
One punch knockout by Charles Beasley.
Maybe not.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
No messing. No messing. Wow.
What a knockout that was.
I hope
Wow.
Sambor's okay. Flash knockout. I mean, once this fight starts, the fight starts. They don't necessarily need to be a feeling out process. Once it's on, it's on.
How long? That was like 2 seconds. Lucas Carvalho, I don't know if he's going to be listening to this, but he might have just beaten your amateur knockout record. What a punch.
I mean, I don't know what to say at this point. I've never seen that before. I've seen 5 seconds, 6, 7. Never seen that.
That was one punch.
Wow.
I almost said it, and it didn't quite come out of my mouth, so it's a bit rich for me saying it now, but when you looked at the two, Charlie did look a lot more loose and comfortable. I did feel like Sambor felt like he was feeling the moment a little bit too much.
Oh, wow.
The cameraman showing us a great photo.
I mean, Charlie, it seems that you're not knackered. Maybe you come and show us your tattoos and can work out what they are. Like, wow. I was going to say that kid must be packing some serious power, like looking at the sides of his shoulders in traps. Like, wow. Step straight in, do a big right hand. Yeah, man. Wow. We need another word for wow, but I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
Big round of applause for both fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by knockout. After 7 seconds of round number 1, fighting out to the red corner, Charlie.
Jeez Louise, man.
Beesley.
Jeez Louise, man.